Alright, what's going on, guys? It's GSR here. So basically I wanted to talk to you guys today about pretty much the Terminator's T.D.E move, which is this teleport right here, right? That he can use, right? So I want to show you guys something real quick, right? So if Spawn was to do this, right? And he was to block like this, and I'm gonna have him hold block for quite some time, right? So I would have to use a defensive bar, right? But once I use a defensive bar, right, I could punish him, right? Because I recover a lot quicker, right? So if I predict that he's gonna do this, right, I have the ability to do that. But let me see if I can show you guys. Now he has to deal with a low overhead situation because I just resetted him, right? Now I want you guys to understand something here, right? Spawn whiff, his recovery is minus 43 or 40 something you know, frames of recovery, so he's recovering for quite some time, right? This gives me enough time to either go for the regular version like this, right, which I could fuck up your buttons. As you can clearly see, Spawn literally pressed the button immediately like this, so you could definitely fuck up the opponent's buttons very easily. And as you can clearly see, I can go for a punish with the regular one if I time it correctly, right? Now I want you guys to see something real quick, right? If I do this, right, you see what I mean? You see this? So I can make my overhead safe, right? So let me show you guys what I mean by this, right? Because I said something about this in the live of how if you add this teleport, he can make his overhead safe. He already has good options off of his low, because if you try to stand up and punch him in the face, the reason why you're going to do that is because he has access to a big gap in his 4-3-2 string. Right, so the way he can stop you just in general is by going for this, and if he knows you're going to stand up and press a button, he can catch you off guard with this. And if you try to neutral crouch, he might hit you with this, and that leads into a combo. If you try to disrespect both of them just in general, he can hit you with this, right? So he has good options here, right? Now when he goes for his overhead, he doesn't really have good options. He can go for shit like this, and if he goes for this, you have to make a good read knowing for a fact that the opponent's going to get hit. So you have to preemptively do this, right? Now what's interesting about this is that when he goes for this teleport regularly, he is really unsafe. Now keep in mind, he has the ability to delay this, which can cause somewhat of a problem if you miss your attack, right? Now he can use a bar meter and he's safe. So I want to show you guys what could happen if Spawn you know, predicted that this dude was going to go into his running man, right? So he goes into this running man, right? The majority of the characters in the game can do this if they have possibly an 8 frame or a 7 frame normal, right? So say for example Spawn was to do this, right? He was the, you know, he decided to commit into the full strength, right? Terminator can go directly for this crushing blow. So I predict he's going to do that, and look what happens. Say for you see what I mean? Like if Spawn predicts that I'm trying to go for my running man to make myself safe, look what happens. And now my crushing blow came out, and now I get a full combo punish, and now he's gonna try and break out. And since there is a new you know, mechanic here when the Aftermath update comes out, where you can break through people breaking out of your combo, this could cause a problem, right? Because now they have to guess on whether or not he's going to cash out on damage or he's going to break their armor when they break out. So this is really good. And the thing is, like, the opponent has to understand that they don't know when I'm going to go for the teleport, so I can do this for free, right? Pretty much, right? And they're going to be so irritated with this because, you know, I'm safe on block. If you go for a high or a throw, I can whiff punish you very easily with like a poke, or I can do a combo, or I can uppercut you very easily, and this could cause a serious problem in itself. Now he's not like crazy plus, and I'm gonna show you guys why. So I'm gonna have Spawn actually jump into the air, and you're gonna see what I mean. See this? See how Spawn jumped in the air before the Terminator did? So I do believe Terminator is like probably -4, -5 on block, something along those lines, but he's safe enough to where he might be able to go for an Abare. It's too bad that they don't show the frame data here. It's kind of strange, but as you can clearly see here, this is exactly what the Terminator could easily do to you know, Spawn or any character in the game. And he can flawless block you, he can do that stuff. So say for example you block this correctly, right? I'm gonna have him walk backwards, right? Now you're gonna see that I'm gonna mash my back one, right? As soon as he teleports, as you can clearly see here, he gets hit, right? So I could technically flawless block you right there, but then again, when it comes to Spawn, that's not really the case because he's gonna have to reach Spawn, right? But the thing about this is that, you know, this is different for per character. So I'm going to show you guys a clear example of this, right? Say for example Johnny Cage went for a shadow kick, right? Liu Kang went for his flying dragon kick. This is different for every matchup in the game, right? And if you learn the matchup correctly, you can fuck up some people, right? So I'm just gonna go with this one, right? And we're gonna go where? Here, right? Say for example, Johnny Cage knows you're gonna back up. He might try to catch you off guard with like his back 3/4 string, or maybe, you know, his forward 3/4/4 string, or maybe his forward 4 string, or maybe, you know, he might go for a shadow kick, right? So I am Terminator, right? I know he's gonna do that, and I uppercut him. Watch this. See, you get fucked up, right? So this is mad interesting. So there's one more thing that I wanted to add. Remember when I told you guys that, you know, this character can delay his teleport? So watch this. See what I mean? Like, Spawn thinks he's gonna immediately teleport, and now Spawn has to watch out from him, and if Spawn presses another button, he gets hit, right? So Spawn does this, he tries to turn around, and, you know, I'm gonna match it down one, and, you know, he gets hit because, you know, obviously the moves are high, right? So obviously, you know, I could do that. So say for example, Spawn waits, and then he's going to end up getting punished. The reason why Spawn is waiting is because he's waiting for the character to actually fully teleport, not realizing that I can actually take it upon myself to, you know, delay my teleport, right? So he might be able to whiff punish a good amount of opponents in this game, for a cost of defensive bar, right? Especially since he can hold it for quite some time. And then, you know, he's able to use a bar meter, and now he's in front of you, right? So it is possible. You would have to do a lot of experimenting with this to see how this would work and how you can actually time this correctly. But overall, yeah, this is all I really wanted to say. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.